here. We've had visits from students from the NUS who've come up from London, Hull, Cardiff. They've got our picket lines at 7:30 this morning. They all realise that the issue at Newcastle College is a critical issue. 171 jobs under threat at this college is a disgrace. This college has a surplus of £6 million. You have a surplus so that when times are hard, you use that money to protect jobs. The most important thing at this college is to make sure that these jobs under threat, that is rescinded, that threat is rescinded. Jackie Fisher and the management of Newcastle College have to get into negotiations with the union. They have a very short period of time in which to do that. They had a 90-day consultation period, and they basically sat on their asses and done nothing in that period. They have got to show that they are worth the money they are rewarding themselves with, which quite frankly is disgraceful. 170 jobs, we cannot afford to lose 170 jobs at this college. As a lecturer here, as somebody who's been teaching at this college for 11 years, I have seen year on year the teaching staff jobs being diminished. The students' education is under threat, the quality of education is under threat at this college. We have got to fight these cuts. They're not inevitable. There's no reason that anybody should lose their job at Newcastle College. It's one of the wealthiest colleges in the country. It has a bigger income than some higher education institutions. It has enormous money reserved in the bank. There is no reason for job cuts. Why are they going to cut jobs here? I would say it's because they don't care. They don't care about education at Newcastle College. They don't care about the students. They don't care about the lecturers. What do they care about? Really, what do they care about? Well, it's not education. And we're here today to protect education. We're here to protect your education. We're here to protect the jobs of students and lecturers at Newcastle College. We've got huge support in the community. There are representatives from the universities locally. There are representatives from the local council here. You know, public sector workers are supporting our crisis here. And it is a crisis. We have got to make sure that these redundancies are removed. Absolutely removed. We cannot allow this to happen. We cannot allow 124 lecturers in 3 weeks' time to lose their jobs. It just cannot happen. So you've got to stick together. You've got to get more students out to support your lecturers. More lecturers have got to get more lecturers out to support the lecturers, okay? We are not going to accept this. We will fight this right to the very end. It cannot be allowed to happen. This is a wealthy college. We can afford to actually cover the cuts in education. This is a cover. Even with government cuts, this college does not need to cut jobs. It needs to increase jobs, not cut them. It needs to actually give more jobs to lecturers. We want to make sure that education, quality education at Newcastle College is maintained. I came here as a student in the 1980s. I went to that school the first year it was opened. I came here as a mature student with 4 O-levels, and I got A-levels. I went on to do a degree. It completely turned my life around, and I'm not prepared for this college to be destroyed by managers that have no interest in education at all. Okay?
No back! No education cuts! No if! No back! No education cuts! No if! No back! No education cuts!
And also, just a final thing, we need regime change at Newcastle College. So, Jackie!
Out, out, out! Jackie! Out, out, out!
Jackie, out!
Jackie! Out! Jackie! Out, out, out!
Woo, woo!
Where?
Jackie thinks we'll get it out. We know what you're all about.
And he's president of UCU.
Woo!
Right. Okay, oh, it seems to be working. Good. Right, thank you, first of all, thank you, all of you, for turning out. Wherever you've come from, thank you for turning out for this demonstration. Thank you for standing on these picket lines. Well, there we are. Let's think about it. Dame Judy Dench. Dame Helen Mirren. Dame Janet Baker, famous singer. Dame Jackie Fisher. Normally you get given a damehood for doing something outstanding. For doing something good, something that benefits all of us. You're a great actor, you're a great singer. You don't get given a damehood for destroying a perfectly healthy further education college. Shame on the Labour government who thought that she deserved a damehood. She does not. If there were any justice in the world, it would be taken away from her. But it won't be. I gather this is a grade 1 college. For those of you who don't know what a grade 1 college means, grade 1 college means that every 4 years or something like that, Ofsted, may they rot in hell, come round and inspect the college. They inspect the teaching, they observe people's lessons. Now this college is graded an outstanding college. It's got a grade 1. I gather that when this college was given a grade 1 in 2004, Jackie Fisher got everybody together in a lecture theatre somewhere, some theatre in either on the college or in Newcastle, and told everybody how well she'd done to get the college a grade 1. Afterwards, she said to one of her minions, well, they were all looking a bit strange in there. They are the workers. And, yeah, well, the minion said, well, Jackie, you didn't thank them. Because you can be a grade 1 on paper, you can be a grade 1 college in the eyes of Ofsted, but you are never going to be a grade 1 college if you are treating your lecturers and the staff who work for you like crap. It is You can have all the grade 1 certificates, all the outstanding accolades you want, but if you are treating your staff the way that she is treating you, then you are not a grade 1 college. Let's face it. Everywhere I walk around here, I see building works, and when I say, what's that building work? Oh, that's where she's building a new bit of the college. No, she's building a 6-on college there, a 6-on college there. I've got news for you. Colleges, further education colleges, are nothing to do with buildings. Buildings help, but further education colleges are about the people who work there, the people who study in them, the communities that they serve. This college, already one of the largest and richest colleges in the country, has already taken over a college in Lancashire, Skelmersdale. It's trying to take over Northumbria College. It took over a whole lot of work for an organisation called Carter & Carter, which went belly up. What they seem to forget is that further education colleges exist to educate the people who live in the communities where they're situated and to serve those communities and to be a part of the community in which they are situated. How can a college whose management, whose principal sits in Newcastle be a fit person have anything to do with a college 150 miles away in Lancashire. It just doesn't make sense. And yet, this empire building is what Jackie Fisher is about. We need to stand up for the value of education, for the fact that further education colleges provide people with a second chance in life, and very often with actually a first chance in life. You've already heard one of your lecturers say that she came here with 4 GCSEs, and she went on to do A-levels to get a degree, and now she's working here. That's what further education colleges do to people's lives. They take people who come here with modest achievement from school, sometimes with no achievement from school whatsoever. Not the school's fault, not their fault, but sometimes it just doesn't work out for people when they're at school. Sometimes school isn't exactly the right time in life to get an education. And that's the point about further education colleges. They can provide the opportunity for students to get an education at the time in life when it suits them. That's what we believe that further education colleges should do. That's why further education colleges exist. You do not achieve that by cutting 170 jobs. You do not achieve that by putting your lecturers through situations where they have to reapply for their own jobs and end up doing those jobs if they're lucky, well, if they're unlucky enough, I guess, to get a job, to end up doing those jobs on lower pay and worse conditions. It doesn't work like that. Our lecturers, our members deserve better than that. The students deserve better than that. So that's why people are on strike today. That's why this strike is important. That's why, I guess, as Sully Hunt said, you're probably going to be out here again before you've finished. But this is a fight worth having, and it's a fight that we need to win. Thanks for listening, and good luck in your struggle.
The NUS conference, holding their annual conference at Gateshead in the next couple of days. We've got some representatives that would just like to address you because obviously they're turned up today. So
Thank you very much, and it's always really inspiring to come up to a picket like this. I know you haven't been out on strike for many years, as of many places, and so to see so many people here already is brilliant. My name's Claire Solomon, I'm the President of the University of London. I'm here at the NUS to hopefully fight for a better NUS, a better education and a better society for all of us. We see what they're doing to our education. They're already raising the fees to £9,000. That looks like that everybody's going to be doing that. We're not going to be able to afford to go to university. They're cutting, well, they've cut EMA, Education Maintenance Allowance, which is lots of money. And then this is an absolute disgrace. Majority of young people aren't going to be able to even afford to get to college for their education, and then they're going to drop out, and then the government are going to wonder why they have to, well, when they're looking for work, when they're going to have to find alternative ways of funding what they do, and then they'll get blamed as if it's their fault, not taking any responsibility themselves. So I'm going to keep it very short, because I know you've got a long day ahead, and I hope you can all come to the NUS conference as well. Just pop in, we're down at the stage, come and meet all the other students, come to the meetings that we've got. We've got Stop the War meetings, we've got Unite Against Fascism meetings, loads of different things that you're welcome to come to. Good luck on your strike here. Just keep fighting. This is not the end. This is just the beginning.
So I'm on the NEC, my name's Sean, I'm on the NEC of the NUS, but some of the good people on the NEC, not the bad ones. That's BT Welfare, and I'm also at the University of London with Claire. What we're seeing at the moment, this is the third strike I've been to in as many weeks in London and across the country. UCU in higher education have been on strike over the disgusting attack on pensions and jobs. This is the first in a salvo of attacks on our education, attacks on our lecturers, attacks on staff terms and conditions. We in the student movement, well, many of us anyway, will be standing with you. We're fighting in the NUS to get NUS to stand side by side with UCU, support your strikes fully. Your actions are in the interest of students, and the students should be standing on the strike with you. We stood at Birkbeck College 2 days with our lecturers. It was a brilliant atmosphere. We closed down half the college, and we made made that case why lecturers are really important to our education and why we don't agree with the attack. We've seen with the 20% attack on the budget of higher education, further education colleges, they're going to have to cut courses, close buildings. We've seen the attack on the EMA. We've seen attack on the Tier 1 qualifications. This is an ideological attack from a disgusting government to try and alienate young people, disenfranchise a generation. It's sickening, it's disgusting. We need to get rid of them. They're despicable, and we're going to fight to get rid of them with you. We've got enough money at the moment to bomb Libya, to bomb Iraq, to bomb Afghanistan, and to bomb Iraq. Yet we don't have enough money to keep lecturers at a college like this educating young people.